There's Buddy. He's attacking this one. And improvised. Parker! Sockers it out of mid-air. A miracle goal from the Swans. And they're still alive.
He's on the side there, just nudge underneath. Oh, well, there's not much you can do about that. No. That's just one you go, tip your hat, Sandy, and say, well, I reckon that's probably a little bit too good for me.
Sometimes you just close your eyes, throw your boot at it.
Where are all the Tigers? Cochin gets a hurry kick, just putting them inside 50. Forced to defend was Shepherd, who punched it clear. Flicked round the body towards Rioli. One grab, couldn't take it. Shepherd there once again. Rioli does really well. Keeps it in play, gets it back, tucked in the pocket. Banana, sensational play from Rioli.
Will be in the reckoning for goal of the year. I know there's always some great goals.
But he's chased it from the spine.
Yeah, the entirety of this play is phenomenal. He's involved in that passage of play, wins it against two, gets it back, and then somehow threads the ball from your favourite pocket, Dermot.
Kennelly. Pretty good delivery. Walker again from just outside 50. Oh, punishing kick. Great result.
Cozzy. Jamison able to nudge him slightly under the ball. Tui comes back. Step by Saad. Gathers. Thought about the bounce around the corner. This would be lively. Saad has done it.
Yeah, let's have a look at this from Saad. There's a little funny little bounce coming up here. Look at that one. It's like a little basketball bounce. He made something out of nothing there, and that's what you have to do.
Heaney got rid of Walker. Milliken measured the kick. It's a good one. Gives Franklin a run. Keith couldn't quite, and Talia couldn't quite. Now Franklin, he might do what he did at the MCG. He doesn't get the right bounce. Could he do it? He's 50, 48 out. He goes for it. He has done it. Dennis, where are you? I need you right now. That is... that's what it is.
That's unbelievable. The speed and athleticism of this man is why he'll go down as one of the greats. He's just...
And he looked at Talia as if to say, I know you've got covered. And Talia went that lunge at the start because he knew too, didn't he?
It was turning back the clock to a famous chase by Hooker.
Bruce Young gets it back, sweeping it. But it just won't sit for Hawthorn. Adelaide still coming. Davis now Thompson. Strong tackle. Dangerfield. Danger man. Goes for home. Oh, that is magnificent.
Now, Florent. He's going to send it to the top of the square. Sinclair was there. Parker over his head. Luke Parker. What an amazing bit of play by Luke Parker. Unbelievable goal.
What an effort. Ronaldo. Sensational little bicycle kick. How good's this? We're at the World Cup. We're at the AFL. Let's just have a look. Good contest there by Sinclair. Luke Parker. What an effort. I tell you what, he's one of the most important players to Sydney's chance. He had a down year last year, I think. But his ability to kick goals, now we don't often see goals like this, Pav.
Handball, Van Burlo playing in front down there. Grundy, Redoubtable in defence. Good hands from Walker. Thump forward, Thompson. Tippett needs to nail this. Oh, he says that he's learned how to do that. Not so good from 20 out in front, but that's a beauty.
Redden scooped that up. Hale a little high. Clown was the call. Puopolo pocket.
No way.
He has it away.
Not from there.
It's not possible.
Well, how does that happen, Jace?
I don't. That's not even 1 in 100. That's one. You can have 1,000 shots and not kick that again. That is just on the boundary, under pressure, running at speed, throwing it on the boot, not even looking at the target.
Coach of the Crows, the way it really didn't hit the target.
Dangerfield just gobbled it up, and he's single-handedly going to try and bring this team home. Oh, what a player. For Leicester, back up from Rich, but it's got through the cracks to Sinclair. Now, Buddy, can he go for one of his trademark runs? He's going to go for an absolute monster. Call it 80 metres, bud. You need the bounce, the goal! He's done it again, Buddy. That's about as long as you can get.
How good was that? That must have been 80. Talk about players putting the ball under their arm and taking off. Knew he was running out of time, so had to kick it from
Dangerfield on the left. Well done by Robinson. The big truck gets hold of it, though. That's a lovely kick by Rutten, and Jenkins is on. What can Jerker do here?
Look at him. He's having a bounce. He's having 2 bounces. Bauer's closing. He runs for 50. Beautiful finish. Oh, wonderful.
They come back again. Mundy first to it for Fremantle. Desperate to keep it in. Hooks it round on the left. Clever play from Pavlich. Taken by Dangerfield. McKay on the burst. With speed, with skill. A bounce. Inside 50 runs. Kicks it. Oh, that is sensational stuff. David McKay.
The game is played. Comes out wide. Jetta to open space. This suits him. Dropping back is Reid. He'll be dangerous. Murphy going with him. Now Reid has been run into a corner, a dead end, because Jetta now has to go all the way. Man came across the cover. Doesn't matter. Reid wasn't in the equation. Jetta gets the goal. Takes it up towards the wing on the lead. Van Berlo. They need to be daring now. Van Berlo. Not a good kick. Scuttles down towards poor Plecia. Goes inside to Douglas at full stretch. Needs support. Gives it across to Lynch. Back to Douglas. Full chested. He goes in and kicks the goal. And North Melbourne are quivering at the knees.
To Smith. To Franklin. Davis to try and close in, but he couldn't. Now. What do you reckon, boys?
It's kickable.
It's Buddy.
It'll have to shave
no one else.
The inside of the near goal post.
He'll know this moment is very, very large in this game. His team leading by 6 points. Franklin, it's working. It's working. And the Master Blaster has done it again.
And Rance was well aware. Drives to the wing. McPhee couldn't quite. And that allows White to use his assets, his pace. He is burning it up. Scorching through half forward with 3 bounces. Can think about the glory of the goal. And there it is. What a kick from White. Fantastic running. That's guts and determination. And wonderful pace and skills.
Milking the clock. Kicks it towards the outer side wing. Big leap out there, Goldstein. Jenkins a half chance taken down. Kerridge, the unlikely hero.
Kicks to full forward. Anything can happen here. Here we go. It's a goal. Can you believe it? It's extraordinary. Petrenko, the late inclusion during the week, an Indigenous round. Adelaide have come from nowhere, and Brad Scott's nightmare has continued.
Adams kicks it beyond the wing, working in front. Jamison, third man in the queue eventually, got the football. That's Hansen inside the forward 50. Awkward half volley for Petrie, kept it in front, which was vital. Wonderful kick. The man who couldn't kick a goal last year gets the impossible goal and celebrates with the crowd. Lindsay Thomas drives a nail into Carlton.
And being accountable for their men, well, nothing's going to work.
Well, nothing's going to stop Patrick Dangerfield when he's in full flight. Bangs away for his 5th. Get going, it goes. And again, they're on their feet. He's a lethal weapon from there.
I suppose it's more the intent to be able to move it on quickly and not just opt for that long one down the line every time.
Fair enough. There's Eddie Betts again. Keeps it alive. That's a right off and on. And he didn't even get it all. He turned to the ground and he says, I'm Eddie Betts. I can do that sort of thing because I'm Eddie.
Blitzarves, that third man, getting it wide. Gregson, Tuvey again involved. Broomhead, Johnson stole it. Clever move by Johnson. Handball not great. Murdoch getting through brilliantly. Murdoch, and then got something on the kick. Oh, don't tell me. That is the best goal he's ever kicked in the AFL. And he's kicked a couple of good ones.
Well, it had it all, didn't it? The blind turn, the fake handball, and then around the body on the left foot. That was terrific.
Has not missed a beat. Here's Brodie Smith on the real star for the Crows. Well done, Bagley, courageously. Eddie Betts, this is what he loves to do. Listen to the crowd. Benson from the pocket. This is an Eddie special. Goal number 6 for Eddie. His people love it, and we love it.
Bird to full forward, Tipper. Parker. Oh! You can't do that, surely.
They'll review it, but it is a goal.
I believe it's a goal. I just want to see if it was touched.
Toby Green claims it was touched.
Just behind you there.
You're not going to better say that was touched. No. That's the first drop kick goal we've seen for a few years. We go to the umpire's decision, which was a goal.
This time, Crows working it well. Now to kick inside 50. Lynch just drifting across in front. Andrews with the spoil. Gardner tackled by Betts. Trying to pick his pocket. He is in the pocket, Eddie. He is in the pocket, Eddie. Crafting some magic. Eddie Betts.
Done a lot in his career, yet to really settle at the Suns. Blitzard at company. In the end, it's a man with a bit of speed, and Tony starts to run away, does Garland. He's away and he's off. Couple of bounces. He needs a good finish. 3. He's within striking range now. Terrific goal.
Down the line, but he's going to go down the line.
Port need at least 2 goals.
Walker. Good hands. Takes off. Bangs it long. Unbelievable. That is off the scale from Tex.
Centering corridor kick. No one can get a run at it here. Gunston rough head to Bruce. The stiff arm on Schofield along the ground. Goal. Class goal from Bruce.
Get a look at the skills of Luke Bruce on display here. Don't argue on Schofield under all sorts of pressure. And then the class to finish, just snuck past the post.
Dangerfield caught high. Oh, with a strength.
Yeah, amazing.
And takes off. Almost run down by Hill.
Keep going.
There's no one in the square. This would be remarkable if he kicks it from 50, keeps it low.
Unbelievable.
It is crazy good.
Have a look at the number of teammates that have sprinted from everywhere on the ground. That is just a young man that said, you know what, we need something, and here it is. Each other, working each other physically, and then going for the ball. Doesn't look at anything underwater.
Great head-to-head. Dangerfield wins that again. Jenkins tried to burst through. Eddie Betts. Not his pocket.
Stop it.
No way, not from there. Feed the frenzy, Eddie. Sorry.
He's riding such a confidence wave, Roo, that he genuinely believes he can kick it from anywhere.
Well, he can, and he has.
He does it too often for it to be a fluke.
He's kicked a check side from the boundary and a taunt from the boundary.
That's obscene to kick it from there.
Exactly. 32 dispatches. We might have to wait long. Douglas. Again, it's high. Oh, both Giants went up, and that was potentially dangerous because it was Crows with the numbers at ground level. It's still in. Eddie fooled them all. Escaped. Eddie Betts. Eddie Betts.
There's that goal of the year.
Not his pocket, but his goal. His people celebrate. One of the goals of the year.
That is the exact spot last year he kicked the left foot taunt.
He is never out of the contest, Eddie Betts. Everyone else had given up, but not Eddie.
A couple of Giants flew, the ball spilled. Eddie Betts somehow keeps it in, and he just sits there and traps it, and everyone goes past. Extraordinary. Extraordinary.
Don't you love that about footy? Can't kick a drop punt from 20 in front.
What was that?